Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree. We're almost into December. We're at the end of November now, so happy holidays everybody out there. This is my top 25 Christmas movies of all time. I wanted to get in the holiday spirit. Now, footnote, I do not celebrate Christmas anymore. I'm pagan, so I celebrate Yuletide. And I say happy holidays because I have friends who celebrate other holidays this time of the year. So please be respectful in the comments. These are my top 25 Christmas movies of all time. Number 25 is Jack Frost. There are two movies called Jack Frost, so I want to be specific. This is the heartfelt one with Michael Keaton, where he turns into a snowman. This is a really, really good, really fun Christmas movie. Number 24 is Black Christmas. This is an early slasher movie and a holiday themed one at that. And a really good movie. It gets me in the holiday mood whenever I watch it. I don't watch it a lot. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's a good movie. Number 23, I only watched a couple years ago on Netflix, and I enjoyed it, so it makes the list. This is Klaus. Klaus is an animated movie that tells the story, I guess, supposedly, of the real life guy who became Santa Claus. And it's just a cute kids movie. It's a lot of fun. Number 23 is Jingle All the Way. This is the famous movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he's running around town like a maniac trying to get that special action figure for his son. Good comedy, good action. It's just a lot of fun. It's a good Arnold movie. Who doesn't want a good Arnold movie? And it's a good holiday movie. And a nice little commentary on how shitty capitalism is. Number 21 is A Christmas Story Christmas. I just watched this last year. I think it just came out last year. This instantly made the list. This was a fun follow-up to the classic A Christmas Story. The little Ralphie wants his BB gun, and now he's an adult and going through the troubles that his dad went through trying to get his kid a Christmas present. Number 20 is Silent Night, Deadly Night. Probably the best holiday-themed horror movie of all time. Definitely worth checking out. So this is a movie about a boy who watches Santa Claus murder his parents, so he grows up and becomes a serial killer dressed like Santa Claus. Number 19, I probably don't have to tell you that much about. It's called It's a Wonderful Life. This is a very famous Christmas movie about a guy who meets an angel and wishes he had never been born, so the angel shows him what life is like had he never been born. This depresses him and gets him in the Christmas spirit. Number 18 is one my girlfriend introduced me to. I'd seen it once when I was a kid, and I hadn't, to be honest, been a real big fan of it, but she loves it, so, I watched it with her. And I had more fun the second time around. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, this is about a puppet named Jack Skellington, who is the king of Halloween, basically, who discovers Christmas Land and decides he wants to bring Christmas to Halloween Town. A lot of fun. Number 17 only made the list because I watched it in theaters, read the book when I was a kid, and even though I won't watch it anymore for reasons, it made the list because I did watch it a lot growing up. It's Home Alone 2. Not as good as the first one, but still a damn good movie. Number 16 is Lethal Weapon, the best Christmas-themed action movie of all time. If you mention that other one in the comments, you're going to piss me off, so do not mention it. We don't talk about that piece of shit. Great fucking movie. Two cops. One of them is on the edge, verge of suicide. The other one is a straight arrow, getting closer to retirement. And they get paired together to solve a drug mystery at Christmas time. Number 15 is Ernest Saves Christmas. Now, Ernest is a whole lot of fun. If you grew up in the time I did, you watched a lot of Ernest growing up. This is just a fun movie where, Santa Claus gets kidnapped or something and he has to rescue him and, with the reindeers, and he goes on a quest, and it's pretty fun. Number 14 is another classic, and I'm not going to I'm not going to specify which one. It's just take your pick. It's A Christmas Carol. It's a good story. Just any of them except for the Muppets. I do not watch Muppets. Number 13 is a more adult take on the Christmas Carol story, and it's Scrooged. This is Bill Murray, and he's basically Scrooge. And he goes through the things, the three ghosts of Christmas come visit him. And it follows the same story, but with a lot of Bill Murray comedy thrown in the mix. Number 12 is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This is an animated special about a mouse who helps a clockmaker get through Christmas time. It's a pretty fun movie. Number 11 is Christmas Vacation. This is the classic, the Chevy Chase classic. The best of all of the vacation movies by far. And it's just a hilarious holiday movie. It's like everything that can go wrong does go wrong. And that's typically how the holidays are. So, pretty good movie. Number 10 is Ghostbusters 2. Now, a lot of people don't really think of this as a Christmas movie, but it's actually more of a New Year's movie, but it starts just before Christmas. And during the montage, we do see them wearing Santa hats, so I count it as a Christmas movie, and it's a fun movie. I love Ghostbusters 2. I've already done a whole video on the Ghostbusters franchise. Ghostbusters 2 was the very first movie I ever saw in theaters as a kid. As a very young kid. Like 6 or 7 years old, probably. Number 9 is the Tim Allen Santa Claus. This is another fun movie. This one is he watches Santa Claus die, and he inherits the job, and he becomes Santa Claus, and he has to balance his home life with his ex-wife and his kid, and his new life as Santa Claus, and it's pretty hilarious. Now we're getting into the classics here. Number 8, obviously made the list. I saw this in theaters, read the book, was obsessed with this movie as a kid. It's Home Alone, the original, the classic, the fucking awesome Christmas movie. One of the best of the best. Number 7 is the Jim Carrey The Grinch, or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I love the Jim Carrey Grinch. He nailed it as the Grinch. He was awesome. This is just a fantastic fucking movie. It just makes you feel good, and that's what you want for a holiday movie. Number 6 is an all-time classic. This is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is the original 60-something cartoon. Just love this cartoon to death. I watch it every year. Number 5, also an animated special. This is Frosty the Snowman. I can't go a December without watching Frosty the Snowman. Number 4, another Christmas animated special based on a kid's song. This is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. God, I love Rudolph. I watched this movie so much as a kid. Number 3, my favorite Christmas TV special of all time, A Charlie Brown Christmas. I love the Charlie Brown Christmas special. When I was growing up, my nickname was Charlie Brown because I looked a lot like him as a baby. So my parents called me Little Charlie Brown. I hated it, but whatever. I love Charlie Brown Christmas. This is how you do a Christmas special right. To this day, no other Christmas special has ever come close. Number 2 is going to confuddle you, but this is my list, and this is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. I watch it every year around this time of year. It's Gremlins. God, I love Gremlins. Gremlins is so fucking awesome. It's so festive, but it's also a horror movie at the same time, and I love horror movies. And I've already mentioned it, kinda, sorta, so you can guess what number 1 is. It's A Christmas Story. It's where little Ralphie wants his BB gun. And a whole bunch of shit happens. It's hilarious. This is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Nothing will ever top it. Nothing will ever replace it. This is the de facto Christmas movie. That's my list. Happy holidays. Stay cool.